Check together.
Mika, come on.
Come on.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here you go, gentlemen, for France.
Efficient and on time.
Let's not rush things either. Let's not do anything stupid, okay? And communicate well with each other, okay?
Win the title of best baker in the world.
The same goes for weighing.
A challenge set by the French team, made up of 3 passionate bakers, each with their own speciality. Grégoire, the baguette magician. Julien, the viennoiserie goldsmith. And the Benjamin, Michael, bread sculptor.
Come on, Mika, get back in there. There's been some noise.
Their conductor, Cyril Martin. 20 years of competitions under the chef's hat. This year, the land of bread takes on 10 other nations from every continent. Athletes, flour, and ovens. For several years now, Asian countries have been taking all the trophies. The defending champion, the dreaded South Korea. But one day of competition, everything can change. France hasn't been world champion since 2008. At the foot of Courchevel, in this laboratory, there's one man who's determined to beat the odds. Michael.
At first, it's a painful experience. Then it's a pleasure.
At the age of 31, the head baker manages a team of 6.
You need more momentum when you climb. You'll shit less.
All seasonal workers, whom he trained himself.
Filling a kiln like this is a marathon.
The semi-industrial lab supplies restaurants, hotels, and the resort's 7 bakeries. Over 1,500 baguettes come out of the oven's mouth every day.
Careful now. I like you when you're like this.
Do you remember when you first started out?
Oh yeah, that was tough too. Same thing, you sweat, you run. I cried about it. I'd go home and cry. It was so hard because you had no rest, because you had to speed constantly. You had to have strong nerves.
Michael didn't pick this job for bread. A school failure. The teen took the wrong track. A dark passage through petty trafficking. In the bling-bling world of Courchevel.
It puts glitter on your life, except that we're not necessarily from wealthy families. And yet we'd like to be like those people. We're quick to take the easy way out. Selling D, all those little things, they're easy, they're within reach. You can make money very quickly. In a week, it's easy to make at least 2,000 euros. There are too many risks involved. I have friends who have died too. It's terrible what can happen. That's hard to get over. But it also makes you think a lot. We might as well be a little more serious. You might have to work a bit harder to earn your money, but at least you're straight in your boots, and then you live. And I'll take out my bread.
His redemption has propelled him to the very top.
You wouldn't think it, but everything is organized as usual.
In addition to his 10 hours of work, Michael trains daily for the championship.
I find it sad when it's too symmetrical.
He was selected for the team. And after being spotted by the coach, during the Coupe de France 2021, for his sculpture, he chose a universal theme.
We chose the love of peoples. Humanity is quite divided at the moment, especially at the moment. Russia and the Ukraine have come on top of that, so it's all the more powerful.
Its centerpiece,
That's half the hemisphere.
a planet perched on a tree a meter high.
Already I'm leveling it as much as possible, so that the weld shows as little as possible.
And what's the danger with this part?
For the whole thing to collapse. Quite simply. I think it's a bit of a pet peeve for anyone who works with decor, a bit like me. It's that on the big day, everything collapses.
Michael is a self-taught bread sculptor. He learned everything by watching tutorials on the internet.
We're off for 2 hours at 100 degrees.
Facing him this year: masters in the field, Asian countries.
The black and white bear's waistband is crafted from thin slices of wheat bread. You can see. What I find amazing is the finesse of this area. That supports is such a large piece on top. You almost wonder how it holds up. Will I be up to it? That's all I'm hoping for, really. I'm giving it my all anyway. I'm going to go all the way.
He still has to get the cooking right.
It's burnt.
The oven has changed temperature without Michael noticing.
That's impossible. No. Well, yeah. So there you have it in a nutshell. It's like this. Now, I don't want to show it too much because it's crap. Sorry. There's no point in showing something ugly anyway.
With the preparation for the World Cup, an ordinary day for Michael consists of 17 hours of work.
I'm fine, and you...
Melissa, his partner of 9 years, and therefore very attentive.
First things first. No, but there's already everything.
Already, yes, it's good.
Beautiful.
A computer specialist, Melissa left Réunion Island to follow her man to Savoy.
That's it. For me, he takes away my equilibrium because...
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you.
These past few weeks, Michael has given him a run for his money.
Sometimes I dream of croissants and pains au chocolat.
Turn on the oven while he's sleeping. And so I don't wake him up, I let him talk, I tell him yes, and then after the croissants, what do? I wait for him to see what happens in his dream, but yes, it's often like that.
It's exaggerated.
How do you feel, Melissa? Nickel.
I think a little stressed, not quite up to speed. After that, he's someone who can easily forget himself, I think. So I'm also worried about his health, because he's losing lots and lots of weight. But I think as he gets older, his body will tell him, stop! Voilà, it's going to be shower and bed.
While Michael joins Morpheus, the second member of the French team is already hard at work. At the age of 38, Grégoire develops, invents, and promotes flowers. This morning,
Hello, Maureen. How are you? I'm fine.
he visits a couple of bakers to demonstrate his brand new recipe.
We're going to use 5 grams. Use 5 grams yeast per kilo flour.
A legume-based flour, rich in protein, very much in vogue.
All the black dots you see are the hulls of lentil flour. And all the little yellow bits are soy and pea chips. I agree.
It's true that it has a nice grassy smell, as you say.
The day of the competition, Grégoire will have to make bread with flours chosen at random.
It's got a nice elasticity, yeah. You can tell it's got a good hold.
The French team relies on its specialized knowledge to stand out from the competition. To start with, Grégoire dreamed of becoming a chocolatier or pastry chef. No room for him as apprentice. At the age of 15, he ended up in a bakery.
Yeah, it's a good product. It's a very good product.
Before becoming a flour specialist, he was also an artisan baker. 10 years of life out of sync, a salary of 1,400 euros net, and the feeling of having sacrificed his youth.
At the age of 15, we started work at 2 o'clock. We finished at 10 in the morning. We'd go home, take a nap, and then work again in the afternoon. So that was really tiring.
And maybe frustrating at times not to be able to really enjoy some of the...
Certain holidays like the others. But I might not be registered today for the Bakery World Cup if I'd partied like my mates. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise.
Grégoire is proud of his success, but others are prouder still.
So how are things going? We're fine.
His father, Gilles, is a retired factory worker.
For the first time, he's well baked.
His mother, Françoise Marie, nurse. How did it feel to see your child leave at 15?
Frankly, I wasn't too upset. I went out to work at 14. I left school after my school leaving certificate. I went into the factory at 14 and came out at 58.
Let me tell you something. If you can do anything other than work in a factory...
It's a pretty tough job. And there's not much ambition compared to what he's doing now. So it's good. I'm proud of his career.
You can see the articles you saved last time because I didn't see all of them.
Oh, yeah, that one was beautiful.
At the age of 16, Grégoire starts school.
That was the Rotary Club. And he gave me a check of 1,000 euros at the time. I wasn't laughing then. He had a little smile on his face.
Best ally apprentice?
Finalist for Best Young Baker.
In 2004, Grégoire was even chosen with 15 other novices to attend an event, highly prestigious event.
They presented the galette to the President of the Republic, Jacques Chirac, at the Élysée Palace. They were very handsome. I was very, very, very proud because I loved Jacques Chirac very, very much. Have you always been a competitor, Grégoire? Ah, yes. Yes, he was. He was a little boy who loved to win. If only for duck fishing. Even then you had to win. It's either first or not. Okay, thanks.
Yes, well, on that note, see you later. Have a nice day.
To complete his list of achievements, Grégoire still has his work cut out for him. For the past 2 months, members of the French team have been meeting in Aurillac for their weekly training sessions.
Hello, Mikkel. How is he doing?
Mikkel drives 6 hours every time.
How was your journey? I'm fine, so did I. Tired, but fine.
The premises of a large bakery school have been loaned to them.
Is he working? No? Hello, Julien. How are you? Julien?
He's the third member of the team.
How are you?
The goldsmith of Viennese pastries.
Voilà, perfect.
He cancelled his teaching duties to devote all his time to the competition. Because it's urgent. The French team was put together just 10 weeks before the World Cup, following the defection for personal reasons of all the members of the first team.
You're all set?
Last rehearsal before D-Day.
Come here, chefs.
Cyril, the coach, was third in the World Championship in 2016.
This is where it all comes down to it, where you really need to get your limbs in line. All the bakers in France are counting on you. All the French people, too, to bring something back. The last time we didn't bring something back was in 2008. You can look at each other. There are no cheaters here. There are people who are motivated, who want to succeed. So do yourselves a favor and help each other. Okay, you go all out. Walk, 1, 2, 3, France. Here we go.
8 hours of testing.
Come on, Greg, raw materials.
Under real conditions. Why do you wear several pairs of gloves?
To avoid washing your hands, only when you do wash your hands, you lose a certain amount of time. Once the gloves are dirty, we take them off and throw them away.
Grégoire has to get out 150 pieces, a dozen different loaves, and with imposed figures and astonishing free creations.
These are tiles which can be used to cover the roof of a house and can also be used as a cooking surface. They exist in the cruise department to make the cruise cake, which is a hazelnut financier. The crumb and crust texture is completely different from that of traditional bread. It gives the effect of a log. Like a log.
Julien has also worked hard to get out of the ordinary. Among his creations, two-tone structured brioches without a mold, but also croissants and pains au chocolat.
I chose to integrate the cocoa paste differently, so that we have sorted differences, thick lines and thin lines. You've got to do more, Mika. You can't go over it twice. Right now, it's a waste of time.
This morning, Mikkel is a bit absent-minded.
If the P is down, the L is upside down.
It's a little better than last time.
A little better, much better. 4:33. Come on, guys.
Julien, you're going to take a bit of a beating. You can see it from here.
We'll help you pick up the pace. When you pass behind Greg, announce yourself when you pass. It doesn't matter. It's okay.
So 5 o'clock?
If they get busy, without the slightest pause. Push P, it'll give you a final whistle. They'll all cry at the P because it's weird without going. I would have offered to put on a diaper like the old ones, but they wouldn't let me. You're not straight, Mika. You're moving.
Mikkel starts editing his artistic piece.
There, you're better.
28 kilos of pasta that need to be balanced. Thanks to isomalt, a magic sugar, which once melted becomes super glue.
Come on, guys, there's exactly 30 minutes left.
All together.
And for whom? France?
$130. One minute left. Is it any good?
9 hours, 59 minutes, and 300 loaves and pastries later.
Well done.
Here's the result. Julien's pains au chocolat. Tile logs by Grégoire. And Mikkel's 6-foot bread sculpture.
Your collage is here. We can see your collages here. Inside your piece, we see the collage inside also. Buns, you've got big ones, small ones. They must be the same. It's all squeezed together here. There must be big cells and small ones, lots of irregularities. And it's all tight here, no good. Let's check another one, just in case. Maybe it's the stick. No, same thing, same fault. Yeah, other teams have had 3 years to train. They make recipes 100 times or 150 times. We only had 9 weeks. It's already great to have these products out on the market. But it's true that there are always small details that we don't have time to fine-tune. But they're capable of recording and correcting them for next week.
Before D-Day, an important detour for Grégoire. Like all top athletes, our bakers are superstars.
All's well, good health.
Mr. Lecote
the coast?
was his apprenticeship master 20 years ago. Grégoire has some news for him.
In a week's time, I'll be taking part in the Bakery World Cup.
That's great.
Here
Well,
goes.
listen, you deserve it because when you first came to my house, someone said to me, in 2 weeks you won't have... It's over, there's no need. 15 days has been 5 years. 5 years, yes. Do you remember? Making your farmhouse bread. Yeah, not well. I remember.
At the retreat, Monsieur Lacote, 44 years of kneading, passed on his passion to Grégoire.
I was hard on the staff.
Harsh but fair. He brought tears to our eyes at times.
That was my life.
Does all this move you? Are you proud to say that it's perhaps thanks to you that he's where he is today?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Thank you for your success. Good luck to you.
Yes, we'll make it. Thanks so much for your hospitality.
At 4 o'clock in the morning, the competition begins at baker's hour.
This is Ramucho. He's with us through thick and thin. He's a good luck charm.
Last mental rehearsal for Grégoire and Julien.
Is it 20 grams? 20 grams per sandwich? Do you have 30 grams for the bread? And then just 20 grams.
The World Championship takes place over 3 days in Paris.
Come on, Fatty.
That's home and our future. 2 years?
Right on.
And not 22?
We're going to start the competition.
Christian Vabre starts the clock.
2.
Meilleur ouvrier de France boulanger and creator of the competition in 1992.
3, go!
On this day, the French are competing with 2 other teams. Egypt, African champions. And Denmark, bronze medalists at the last World Championship. Everyone is fired up. The Egyptian sculptor, the pillar of his structure.
We need a tool to remove the aluminum.
Take the tree.
A whip or find a stick. We need to get it out.
Yes, one to the other.
You got it.
I got it.
Well,
It's
go on,
fine,
hurry
it's
back.
fine.
After 15 minutes of relentless struggle, deliverance. But not for everyone.
There's nothing sticking. It's a real mess. No solution.
Hang in there. Come on.
Other choice, come on, come on, come on.
Just stay in it.
Today, Michael's Mandela adhesive stencil doesn't stick to the paw.
It's not possible, it's not possible.
Everything flies off.
Come on, Mika. Don't let go.
With the spray gun.
It's really messy. So here, a point here. You can put a tip here too.
Relax.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yes, that's fine.
Come on, just ask. It's like this, it's not like this. You talk to me. You talk to me.
I can't see you, your back is to me. So you're there under stress, I can feel you.
Should we get some blood? You're there, oh. You can feel us finding solutions.
The stress is mounting. And not just for the coach.
Come on, guys, we're all speeding up. We've got to hit the ground running. We're not going to be fooled.
Mika. Can I hold it? Give me a hand. Oh, it's nothing. There, perfect. Thank you very much.
Speed up, speed up. Let's get the time, come on.
Are we there yet, France?
In the eyes of their loved ones, the members of the French team are on schedule and seem to be off to a good start.
Okay, I'm hungry. Let's get some cold water.
It's good, isn't it?
Come on. You don't give a damn about the weight of the day, do you? Okay, fuck it.
The contest is ending, structures being compiled.
Thanks to my...
You're happy.
God, of course I am.
What's the matter?
Now, yes, I like it.
It fits! Come on!
But 6 minutes before the end.
Let's hear it for Egypt.
The Egyptian ship sinks.
That's it, calm down. Okay? It's a direct competition. It's a live competition. Calm down, please, please, please. I have a photo of this beautiful piece, no problem.
Egypt hasn't been disqualified, but they've lost any chance of reaching the podium.
And that's it. It's time. 1 p.m. in Paris.
The international jury begins its inspection with a weigh-in. The 3 baguettes, almost weighs 750 grams.
They're all pretty even, I think.
Among the criteria, aesthetics, risk-taking, and of course, taste.
Good or bad? Regustative. Good. You can't eat everything just because there's more than one to taste.
Michael's piece caught the eye of Pio, a Peruvian juror, at...
Blah. Take a look.
Difficulty
It's very difficult to make a cake with letters like that.
is that it's not easy to make a cake.
They haven't been put down.
To access the letter
They're inlaid.
of an interior designer.
Backstage, pressure mounts before the results.
My knees are shaking. Is that normal? My heart palpitates a little. He has the right to believe. If you don't believe it, don't come. That's it then.
I really am. I'm very honored to tell you that the first 8 teams were very, very, very close.
Very, very close. It was very, very stylish.
It was very difficult to separate them, but first place goes to...
Chinese.
Taiwan.
Congratulations. Chinese from the city. Chinese in the city. Bravo. And bravo, my brother. Congratulations.
Taiwan's Beauty and the Beast sculpture won over the jury.
Congratulations.
France came in fourth, just 14 points out of 1,200 from third place. Difficult
What did he say, darling? What did he say, darling?
I don't understand a word. I can't understand.
I don't understand a thing. We have a very high level, you know, and you only have 9 weeks to prepare. This is what...
This ain't as good as this.
Even after a defeat, always positive.
We'll remember it for the rest of our lives. I could go skiing in Courchevel. You can already see the advantages.
Grégoire already has a new goal. The meilleurs ouvriers de France Boulanger compétition.